Good evening, Masters. Welcome to another wonderful session of Path to Serenity. And today's topic is all about intuition. So, I would like to start this session with the heartfelt gratitude to my Guru, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Subhash Patriji, for sharing all this wonderful wisdom and teaching all of us selflessly and with an unconditional love this wonderful meditation observation onto your breath, masters. All right, so today's topic is all about intuition. So before talking about intuition, we discussed about power of communication yesterday, and we also plan to discuss about one single point. What is the relation between power of communication, emotion, physical body, and energy frequencies, masters? So let us quickly go through that, and do definitely experiment on this and let me know what you have experienced, and is it true? Is it really happening to all of us? So, masters, if you see, in the yesterday's session we learned that how to talk, what to talk, how to express. Expressing is also must. We are less expressing and more expecting. So that is where the disappointment, we are experiencing the disappointment, and which is leading to a lot of arguments or so many things, masters. So be open up yourself and express your point of views. We all have the right to communicate, but we should always be in awareness and watchful state to see ourselves how we are expressing our point of views. Are we build? Is our communication helping us to build the relationship or to break the relationship, masters? So here, when, when you are choosing certain words, watch your body. When you're expressing or when you're communicating, if you're communicating with a very arrogant or negative words or very disturbing words, observe your body. Your body provokes that emotion into your body, masters. It invokes that emotion based on the words and the way we communicate. It will invoke that related emotion, and when that emotion invokes, our existing energy frequency will transform into that emotional frequency. And when that energy frequency transforms, our body start experiencing that disturbance in the body. See how much, why we always discuss, always share to each other to communicate it beautifully. You make sure you're speaking with a sweet voice or use a very positive words. Why do we always say is, first of all, before impacting others, we are first impacting ourselves. Everything, as we learned in our initial sessions, everything is interconnected. Our communication, our words, which is getting delivered from ourselves. So when that is in certain frequency, that invokes that related emotion in our body. When that emotion invoke, our energy frequency will transform into that emotional frequency. And that impacts physical body. When physical body impacts the mental body, impacts everything. We are disturbing our whole system just in a way of communication. See, we take the communication for granted and we just throw up our words. Do an experiment. Use more of hate word and see how your body is impacting. If you see, there are so many blocks form in our body. If you use more of like allowing, accepting, pleasing, thankfulness, loving, and see our body, it will be more in receiving the energies. Observe. definitely do experiment this, because before we do and implement any wisdom we receive, I always request, I always encourage everyone to experiment that. A belief, a realization comes from our own experiences, masters. Experiences are really must. If you believe it, that's absolutely fine. If we are swinging about the concept, then do definitely experiment. That is when we will realize about it. So if you use more of like, I hate you, I hate this kind of food, I hate this kind of environment, or I hate this kind of movies, or what if, like, when you're using more of negative words, observe, our body starts invoking that hatey kind of emotions. We think it is fancy. No, masters. It is invoking that hatred emotions, hatred feelings in our body, which is in turn grabbing her, which in turn transforming our energies into that kind of feelings. And that is impacting our body. So even we are communicating a rude things. So if you see, our body starts feeling that aggression in ourselves. Aggression start invoking. Our energy frequency is transforming into a very aggressive energy frequency. Even if you try to be calm, no, it doesn't. Everything is helping each other to be in synchronization. And when your body start experiencing that emotion and that frequency, and your mind start pulling up all the memories which you have stored related to that aggression, past experiences, any aggressive experiences you had with some person, you start recalling all of them, and all your mental state is completely impacted. See, who is causing the disturbance? We are causing disturbance to ourselves based on the kind of communication we are choosing. If we intend to disturb another person, before disturbing another person, we are first disturbing our whole system. We are thinking that we are trying to correct someone with an aggression point of view. No, there is, if you look at, stop by, and if you look at yourself, your system is also getting disturbed. That doesn't make any sense. It's not being responsible. It's being irresponsible to ourselves and being irresponsible to others too. Always watch our communication, masters, because everything we deliver should be paid back. So what another person saying to us is, it doesn't matter at all, because it is their baby. Their parents are responsible about their baby. So I'm telling a baby as their communication, their words. So that parents are responsible for their baby. So what we are doing is, when someone misbehave with us, we are receiving that, we are taking it into our heart, and we are disturbing whole our peaceful system. It is always whether you take it or not. If you don't want to take it, you say that's okay and don't take it. If you know, if you take that words, if it disturbs your pleasant, wonderful system, it is up to you whether you want to take it or not. But always remember, what is going from you is your baby. You will be always responsible for your baby. Be watchful before you deliver your child. So everything should be paid back, masters. Nature is here to always balance, always make everything into a neutral state. So we will always pay back what we deliver from our body. So everything what another person delivered to us is their responsibility. So you don't need to worry. If anyone defines you, you don't need to worry. You need to worry only if you want to take it or not. See, again, inviting someone into your house, is up to your choice. If you want to invite, invite. And understand, welcome, live with that. If you don't want to invite, that's okay. Deny it. So, masters, our system is really, really important to us. Don't disrupt your system. Don't disturb your system. Okay? So, this is how our physical body, mental body, emotional body, all are connected to each other, and also our communication. So please be watchful what you're talking and how you're talking, because we are always responsible for what is coming out of our body. All right. Okay, masters. So this is all about the communication, power of communication, and how communication connect to our energy system. So see, even if you disturb your energy frequency inside your body, the whole aura energy frequency around you also disturbs. And when everything is disturbed, your actions will be very disturbed. And you are spreading all that disturbed energy frequencies in your house. And everyone who are living around you are also get to experience what actions you are doing around them. So one single thing is causing a lot of disturbance. It is making a lot of impact. So before you cost for anything, be watchful. Okay, masters. So let us jump into intuition. So when we were learning some concepts about mind and soul in the session of mind session, like it is a day 2 workshop, day 3. So we are again recalling them and continuing the deeper concepts of it. So as we already know, mind communicate to us in the form of thoughts, using a communication channel, which is thoughts. And intuition, what is intuition? Intuition is our inner voice. We all get to experience this inner voice. So we will learn, if not how to utilize this inner voice, how to hear this inner voice, we will learn in today's session. So inner voice is also called as intuition. And who is communicating to us through intuition? The channel of intuition is our soul masters. Who is our soul? Is the real us, our real existence, our consciousness, the real me inside this physical body. So our soul communicates. Soul pass a message to our physical body to what to do, to what not to do, by using the channel called intuition. And mind passes a message to our body to what to do, what not to do, in the form of thought, calculation, explanations. So what is the difference between that and this? We already had a glimpse. So let us again recall. It is for the one who missed that session. So what happens here is, mind is like a baby. So mind is very much limited. Mind is very much limited to this incarnation information. So when we experience some kind of a situation, what mind does, mind gives us a signals, mind gives us a message to do this, to take this option, to choose this option based on the information what is stored in the brain, which is from the day when we born in this incarnation to current situation. So till present day, whatever the knowledge, whatever the information is stored, the data is stored in the brain, mind will take that and process it and give us an message output that do this, this is right for you. And coming back to soul, soul is like a mother, like a parent. It is very wise, it has a vast knowledge and lot of experience, because soul is the one ultimately, it is ultimate, eternal, right? It is taking multiple incarnations with a different roles and grabbed to experience, to grab lot of experience, knowledge, being in a different roles. So that is the reason every incarnation it takes a new roles, because it want to enjoy, experience that essence of being into that role. So as we take multiple incarnations, our soul have abundant knowledge, so much of experience. So our soul knows the right thing, what is suitable for us and what is not. So out of that vast knowledge, the soul gives a signal that what is right choice to which is the right choice out of this, and what to do now, what not to do. So soul communicates to us in the form of intuition, where we otherwise call as like gut feeling, right? And see, uh, so which choice we have to pick is like we always should go for a wiser choice, wiser, the message which comes from a wise person, right? So we also discussed about this. Does it mean that mind is not responsible? Of course not. Mind is also responsible, because everything within this body always be responsible to the body. So mind is also being responsible to help us, to help the body, but it have that limited knowledge. So what does it do is it is giving us an output based on that limited knowledge what it have within this incarnation. So, but see, how do soul communicates and mind communication will be is like, so mind is like very reasoning. If anything instant happens, what is the right thing for that? What mind does is like it goes into the brain, take all the past memories and process it and compare this current situation, and it tells that based out of these past experiences, this is the right choice. Out of all these statistics, I'm finding this is the best option which you can go. But your inner voice, your soul says no. Soul is like zero reasoning. Mind gives a big statistics full of reasoning based on that. But soul communicate to us in just a single signal, a single statement. Choose this. That's it. No explanation, no reasoning, nothing. So you will get only one single statement signal. Choose this, or choose that, or don't go here, or don't do this. Or when we are miscommunicating with someone, if it is not correct for us to do now, our mind says no. Based on these past experiences, this person has given you always pain. See, on that year he did this, on this year he did this, and you tolerated, again he did this. So based out of the information what I have, the person should always be kind, but he is being rude, so shout. Our mind gives a big reasoning to respond, but our soul says don't, forgive. That's it. So but it comes with lot of like strong feeling, which we call as like a gut feeling. So that is like a wise person, as we all always know, a wise person speaks less, but whatever they speak, it will be a quality information, right? The same thing it is, masters. Whatever you hear from intuition, you hear it like a small single statement. So here, when how do why some people are able to hear their inner voice, why I am not able to hear inner voice, what is stopping me? Nothing, masters. As I told, everyone who is residing in our body, all are responsible for our things. They all are being responsible and they are communicating, but we are not hearing. Really? How? Why we are not hearing? It is simple. Let us take the same example what we discussed on the day 3. In a house, when we have a tiny baby, whose voice can you hear easily if you are a neighbor or if you are standing out other side of the door? Whose voice can you hear clearly? The baby's chitter chatter a lot. You can't hear the parent's voice that frequently, right? Because the baby makes louder noise than their parents. The baby sound is dominating the parent's voice. So, for example, when the baby is not at home and only parents are there, whose voice can you hear? The parent's voice. Why? The baby is not around, isn't it? So, here, if you consider mind as a baby and soul as a parent, so when something happens, even parent is communicating to us. But what happening here is we are, excuse me, masters. So we are able to hear the baby's sound because that is dominating the parent sound. So to hear the parent sound, we have to turn off the sound of the baby. When we shut down the mind, when we silence the mind, then we can clearly hear the sound of the soul. We can clearly hear the intuition. So it is not that we are not hearing our intuition. For us, the intuition, we don't have intuition or we are not having an inner voice. It's not like that. Everyone's inner is responsible for themselves. So they definitely communicate, they definitely give us messages, but our mind is dominating that sound. We are so much habituated to live with the mind. When we are unhappy, when we doesn't want to see the reality, what we do, we just go make our own beautiful world in the mind through imaginations, and we try to live in there to self-satisfy us. But is that real? No, it is just imaginary. So we are so much adapted to the mind. So that is the reason we are not able to hear the inner voice. So what to do now is simple, masters. Help yourself to silence your mind and you can clearly hear the inner voice. So I'll tell you one of my examples. Then we will let us talk about how to practice to make our communication, how to hear our communication clearly. So my example, when I was a teenager, when I started meditation, and I am just practicing meditation because I am kind of a person, very curious person. If I hear something, my curiosity invokes, and I'll be very curious that I spend my enough time on that particular thing until I understand about it by myself practically. So when I get a practical experience and I understand and taste the essence of that, until that my curiosity doesn't divert from that. So I was kind of a very curious person. So when I realized meditation it works best and it is helping us, from then I started believing meditation because, as I told you, I took a 45 days of challenge and I did meditation to heal my health issue. So after 45 days, it not only healed my health issue, which I'm suffering for 2 years, but also it transformed so much in me, and I started experiencing the abundant energy flow. I always used to think that I have so much of energy. I am fit, I am active. But when I started getting energy, the cosmic energy, when I started feeling my body is filling, then I realized, don't I have energy these many days? Was my body is having only a limited energy? So that made me realize, and meditation is something which I have to know more about it. So every day, whenever I used to sit in meditation, I never used to sit in meditation with any expectation. Like, sorry, I used to, yeah, sorry. I used to sit in meditation with zero expectation. I used to sit in meditation with a lot of curiosity. What happens today? Okay, yesterday it was that. What happens today? What is more about meditation? What is more about meditation? So I used to be like that. And after some days, with my guru and all the wisdom, I understood that there is something in ourselves that is mind, which talks a lot, and what is the impact of sticking to the mind and all. I was so surprised. And I want to explore how it will be without mind. Can we really turn off the mind? Because I so much with my mind since my childhood. I used to love sit and imagine, because whatever the world I see outside, if I'm not happy with, I used to create my own in my mind. So I thought like, okay, I should help myself how to be in silent state. So I was doing like, a big, like, disciplined practice, trying to be always in presence. Whatever I do, I used to be in presence. If I don't have any work, if I'm sitting, I used to feel my whole body, every sensation, wherever the object like the chair is touching, or if I walk, I used to feel my feet. So when I'm being in presence, I used to watch, is my mind active? No. That's so curious. That's so interesting. Something is silent, which was not at all silent all these years. So from then, I started enjoying it, and I'm helping myself always being in presence. And one fine day, I still remember that day, I'm hearing something from my inside. When I'm doing something, something is telling me. It is coming with very clear feeling that don't do it. If you does, this happens. Don't do it. Then I was like, what is this something which is talking in myself? Does these kind of things exist? I was again, my curiosity started building, and I started being nasty by not doing that. What will happen if I don't do that? When I don't do that, yes, whatever the inner voice said me, that is happening. And my inner voice started telling me, choose this out of these options. This is the right option. Then I used to do opposite to that, choose another one. Really, that is the right one. So from then, my curiosity started building. What is this? I want to learn about it. Then I started reaching people, asking, there is something coming from my inside, which is a very clear communication. What is that? Then they said, excuse me, masters. Then they said, it is called intuition. That is the terminology of it. I was like, wow. So I started experimenting on that because I love being practical. So I started watching that, listening to it in my daily activities. Sometimes, okay, I'll tell this so you will also know how to do. So, how to make our inner voice clear, how to listen to, how to make more friendship with our real being, and how to make our intuition channel clear is simple masters. As you are keeping your mind silent, everyone, you will start hearing some inner voice, inner guidance. So when you hear that, do it. Do that guidance, implement that guidance, and see how is it happening. Is it happening correct based on the inner voice or not? It's not at all a bad to deny. It's always good to experiment. That's when we start believing. So how to hear it very clearly, how to build the clarity of voice is simple masters. Practice. How to practice. Every time I tell this same homework to my kids also, like the people my kids who attend my session. Every day, when you take bath, go standing in front of your wardrobe and ask yourself, which color I should wear. 1 minute, masters. I'm finding little difficulty in throat. Sorry. So stand in front of a cupboard, wardrobe, and ask yourself which dress I should wear based on your physical state, based on your mental state. That is again another knowledge. So we don't need to discuss about it now. It is like color frequency matches to our physical frequency. So sometimes, like for example, when sometimes I have exams, when I was like so much, like if I don't sleep overnight and I'm so tired, then sometimes when I ask my intuition, it says, pick white dress the most. So I used to experiment. Light colors, it used to advise me to wear the light colors than dark colors. So I used to wear that and I used to watch myself all the day. I used to feel very cold inside my body. And I used to feel like, from the disturbance, I used to feel very calmness and balance in my body. Then I started researching on the colors, how colors are directly proportional to our body. Will that do that? This, that's okay. That's a different concept. So, like that, there is everything is like a relativity. So again, color is a different frequency. With my practical experiences, then I understood every color have their own frequency, where that is again helping our physical state, which is again, as everything is interconnecting, so physical state is impacting mental state. It's all like that. So every day in the morning after your bath, just go stand in front of the wardrobe and ask yourself which dress is right for me now. When you hear something from your mind, from your inner, just check if your mind is active. If it is not active, you are completely in presence and you are getting like a gut feeling, do pick that and wear it. When you start obeying, accepting, and following that, your relationship start bonding very stronger. Like how, you have a friend, she always love you, and when you are in need, when your friend know what is right for you, and when your friend comes, because always friends are being responsible to us, they love us, so they guide. So when we deny, they feel one time that's okay, next time they guide, we deny, that's okay, they feel that's okay. But every time they guide us, we deny, do they feel interested to guide? They don't. It's the same here, masters. When you start accepting and listening to them, they feel interested, more encouraged to communicate you, guide you even better, right, masters? Which we all know. So the same way, same technique follows here. So when it guides you, accept it, wear that color of dress. When you're having, when I give kids this example, this homework, when you have banana and apple, stand in front of that. What is the right fruit for me to have now? Ask your intuition to communicate. Whatever it says, pick that and have. See, you are making your channel clear and you are trying to follow the guidance of a parent, the wise person, the person who is much aware, because our consciousness is driving our physical body. Our real self know everything about physical state, our energy state. So that can guide the right thing to us. So out of a vast knowledge, it is guiding us. So do practice every day when you are just doing something to make your channel more clear. So first point is silence yourself. Try to be in presence a lot. When you are in presence, obviously this turns off and you start hearing this. When you hear this, do implement and see how it is happening. What is happening if you obey? Is it being successful? If so, why it is successful? What is happening? Do explore about it, masters. So make our channel, our pipe, communication pipe more clear, because we have blocked it so much by ignoring it these many days, masters. So as you're making this silent, this channel start becoming clear and clear, and your communication flow will be very easy. So make more friendship with your inner voice. And most especially, how to silence is always practice meditation. Meditation is a wonderful practice which not only help our mind silent, and also it helps us receive more cosmic energy, which helps us to live our day with a quality and productivity. And also it practicing this meditation transforms in ourselves into a observant, the observer. Because during meditation, what we do, we are helping ourselves to practice observe our breath. So that is a wonderful weapon which we need in this incarnation to observe, learn, explore, experiment, and make ourselves more wiser and wiser masters. So this is all about intuition, and homework for you for this session is make sure be in silent, be in present. When you are in present, check if your mind is active or not. Okay. And when you're in silent, when you're in complete present, if you're doing something, hold on and ask yourself, what is right for me now? Like if you are wearing a dress or anything, guide me. Okay. Sometimes, see, we are not so much habituated to it, so we don't get that voice. Right? No worries. That's okay. Wait another day, ask again. Or after some time, for another thing, ask again. Wait for it until you hear. If you don't, that's okay. Again. So it is like, you are giving her a trust that you are ready to listen now. Because you haven't listened these many days. So you have to build that trust. You have to make your channel more clear, unblock everything. So wait, and slowly you will start hearing. So it comes with a practice, masters. All right, let us quickly jump into meditation. And after meditation, if you have any questions, let us all discuss about it. Let me share the music, masters. Let me know if you can hear the music, masters. Sorry. Can you hear the music, masters? All right, thank you. Sit in a comfortable posture. Clasp your hands. Close your eyes. Cross your legs. Relax your body. Relax your mind.
ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡು.
Take the shit.
Yes, time.
Completely silence your mind. No thoughts. No imagination. And no chanting masters. Just watch your breath. Your very natural breath. Relax, masters. Relax every part of your body. Relax all the muscles in your body. Relax your spine, masters. Do not strain your body. Let us all do the relaxation technique, masters. Take a deep breath. Fill in your lungs. And slowly exhale by watching your breath. Your every speck of your breath, masters. Release it completely. Release all the stress from your body. Release all the strain from your body, masters. Allow your body to breathe in fresh air. Allow your mind to relax. Open up your chest, masters, and take a deep breath. Fill in your lungs and very slowly exhale. By watching your breath. Release all the burdens from your shoulder, masters. And feel light like a feather. Allow yourself to receive the energies, masters. With a silent mind, by completely being in presence. One last day, masters. Take a deep breath. Fill in your lungs and slowly exhale. By witnessing your breath, masters. A very slow exhalation. Release all the pain from your body and mind. Release all the unwanted pain from your mind, masters. Feel like you're free from all that. Allow every cell in your body to receive new energies, Masters. Enjoy your presence. Enjoy your silence. Relax, Masters. Completely relax yourself. And watch the movement of your breath. Your very natural breath. Pain Presence Masters. And witness your breath. And witness the journey into yourself, Masters. By watching your breath, your very natural breath. Witness the silence in your mind, Masters. Witness the silence in your body. And go deeper and deeper into yourself. Into your center. Into your consciousness, Masters. By watching your breath, your soft and tender breath. Last 2 minutes, Masters. Watch your breath. Let us all share our gratitude to Mother Earth, to Mother Nature, Masters, with complete love. With an open heart, Masters. Let us all share our gratitude to our Guru Brahmarshi Pitamaha Subhash Patriji for all this wisdom and meditation, Masters. Let us all share our gratitude to to all our friends who are meditating with us today, Masters, with complete love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Masters, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you, Masters. Thank you for this energetic meditation. Thank you so much. All right, Masters. Tomorrow we'll talk about a new topic about wisdom. And let us learn more about what is wisdom, what is information, and what is knowledge. So, how knowledge is helpful to our soul development and all, we will learn in tomorrow's session, Masters. And how wisdom is helpful in our living, learning, and how to best utilize, how wisdom helps us in best utilizing our journey in this incarnation, Masters. All right. So, any questions? Any experiences? Thank you so much for tolerating me with little disturbance in my throat today. Any questions, Masters? Any experiences? Please unmute yourself. I know it is too late, but that's okay. No problem. I think no one has a questions. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you got it. You got the concept well. So please, please, please don't forget to experiment and experience these concepts by yourself. So ask yourself any question and try to help yourself wait and try to listen your inner voice. Every time you hear, just cross check if your mind is active or is it coming from your mind or from your inner. So you will only find the difference between that and this. So no confusions, Masters.
Prathima garu, can you send the
Yes,
video today?
sorry.
Can I get the session for today? I really
Oh,
like
yeah. Oh, thank you, sir. So you will find this, let me, you will find this video in PMC USA channel as well, like in YouTube, PMC USA channel.
Okay.
If you type Paths to Serenity, you will get the complete playlist of all the days. So you will find it. Okay. Yeah, someone shared. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Meenakshi ma'am has shared it to everyone.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I can see I have one question, which is from iPhone edition. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah, the same question we got it in the previous sessions from another master. Definitely, I would like to share, give the answer to this. So we get yawning. See, when we are meditating, as we completely surrender to the universe. Okay, so when energy, cause as we learned in the initial sessions, when the cosmic energy starts flowing into our body, it starts repairing our body. It starts cleansing all the blocks we have in our energy body, masters. So during this process, body tries to self-adjust and self-heal, self-repair. In those situations, when our body also, like, this is an answer to the question why I get lot of yawning during meditation. So when body is getting that opportunity now to self-heal and self-adjust, then it will take everything what it needed, because this is the time we have given an opportunity to the body to heal herself, because body have all the abilities to heal herself, masters. So during yawning, what happens is we are taking more oxygen into our body. So when our body doesn't have enough oxygen in the body, then it takes more of oxygen. When it is lack of oxygen, it takes more oxygen in the form of yawning. That is the reason we widely open up our mouth and take so much of breathing. Why? Because it needs an oxygen. So when we give the body an opportunity to self-heal, and on those times, it will try to do whatever it is needed for that. So as we need more oxygen certain times, point of time, so that is the reason we are getting more yawning. That is a very good thing. So please allow it to happen. So always, masters, always, whatever is happening during meditation, it is very natural. It is something that the body is trying to adjust herself. So if sometimes during meditation our head turns like this, or our hands try to move, or some kind of jerks may happen, or any experience you experience, it is a very natural phenomena. It is trying to adjust to that energy system. As I already explained, when energy flows, abundant energy flows into the body, our body tries to take little jerks or a body movement, wherever we used to keep our muscles or some joints stiff during a day, during our activities, then at the time when we give our body an opportunity to self-adjust, then it immediately try to adjust its positions, its locations, or its angles, and try to keep it in the right way. So that is the reason we get some movements or jerks or many more things happens. Every experience during meditation is very natural, and let it happen. If you're getting more yawnings, sit for some more time so that let the body breathe in as much as it can. So that is all about it, masters. Thank you. Wonderful question. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Lakshmi, ma'am. Okay. 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 Yeah, ma'am. I will actually, we made a flyer, but we didn't added certain links. We didn't create a form for registration yet. So that is the reason it was a delay. So tomorrow we will release it. And yes, during 45 days of challenge, initially when I started meditating, I my age was around 15 years. But what, out of my curiosity, every day initially I sat for 15 minutes, and slowly, based on my patience, I started increasing it. And within 3-4 days or 5 days, I started sitting for 30 minutes and then 45 minutes. So every day, 45 days, I used to meditate for 45 minutes. So when I used to sit I used to live in a hostel. So I used to during these challenge, I was in a hostel. So when I was in hostel, after 11, it used to be very quiet. Everyone used to go to bed. At that time, I used to have a option to observe my breath in that silence. So I used to choose wind up all my things till 11, and then I used to sit in meditation for 45 minutes, 11 to 11:45 every day. Static time I used to sit just to self-discipline myself, to habituate, by that time I should go to meditation, something like that. Yeah, kids stuff I will share it, ma'am. Thank you, Vidya ma'am. Thank you, Leena ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, masters. I'm so glad you all are enjoying meditation. Thank you
Deepthi
so
garu,
much. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
thank you so much for your talks and all the guidance and suggestions. It is so calming to just listen to your voice. Just listen to your voice and just, yeah, and your all the positive energy and the pleasantness that you're sharing. No, it's like, and we don't need any antidepressant or any medication. This is only like a very sweet medicine for people.
Thank
So
you,
thank you
ma'am.
so much for all the sharings, Deepthi garu. And any future sessions, please add me to that Serenity group. I am right now in the Set group. I'll privately
Okay.
message you. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
sure, ma'am. Thank you so much. Definitely, I'll add. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That is so wonderful to hear. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I have one more question. Saroja, ma'am.
Yes. Prathima.
Yes, ma'am. What do we need to do when there is more pressure in third eye area? Even we are not concentrating. Okay, yeah, wonderful. See, as I said, when we are meditating, where we need more energy flow, where we need some help, where we need balancing, everything, as I told, when cosmic energy flows into our body, it it just scan our body and it flows into the place where there are little blocks or where they need help. So everything happens naturally. So when that is happening, when you are seeing some kind of a pressure happening in your third eye area, it means there is a more flow of energy happening there where you are experiencing that. And when there is some cleansing happening or abundant energy flow is happening, then you could feel that pressure and wonderful, like, clear sensation in that particular area. So allow it. You don't need to do anything, no interference in meditation. Because why I'm telling you is, I, as I'm being a very curious person, I used to try to learn, to understand. I used to poke certain things initially because I was kid. I thought like I can poke anything. Okay. Sometimes I used to interfere. And when I interfere, I experience how much disturbance it happens in the body and in the system. And that impact sustained for many days. Then I learn a lesson. Okay, no poking, no interference. That's how I learned everything gradually with experience. So, no interference, we have to do nothing there. Just witness and let, because that have a wise knowledge, wise properties. It knows how to do everything naturally. Let everything happen naturally. We don't need to put any pressure in any of the chakras, because we don't know how much pressure is needed and what kind of frequencies are needed there. So that is the reason, allow it happen naturally. When you feel the pressure, enjoy that. Just witness. Like, believe that something is happening there. So enjoy that experience.
Yeah, but today it was like so prominent. I felt like I need to come out of it because it was like I feel like somebody is like putting your hand and like pressing it.
Yes.
It's so prominent today, and I sometimes very uncomfortable. Also, it's like I feel like it's like I need to come out of it and can't take that anymore. It's like so prominent that.
Yes. And same question, ma'am. You are not concentrating on the breath,
Yeah,
right? You are
no,
not concentrating
no,
on, no. So
no.
that is a natural process. Let it happen. No confusion, no doubts. Everything happening in here is cleansing and healing, and making everything align back into the required pattern.
Okay.
So yeah, uh, yes, sometimes it always try to grab the attention because of the clarity in sensations. That's okay. Go with it, and it may be today or because today you have given your body an opportunity to receive energy. As soon as you allow it, it immediately think that, okay, now Prathima gave me an opportunity. Let me quickly do the work to set it well back to the position. So we may experience that, absolutely fine. Just witness it and enjoy it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Any other questions? Yes, Durga ma'am. Do experiment, sit in meditation and practice meditation regularly. Allow your body to receive as much as energies into it and witness what is happening and how that healing is also happening. Because I started meditation to heal my health issue, which I was suffering for 2 years. And wonderful. I enjoyed my healing process. Just nothing. The energy flows and start aligning it. It needs time. Give it her time. And, just witness and enjoy slowly, day by day, day by day, you will see the difference. So help yourself always be in presence so that body can, as we learned in the initial sessions, body can absorb energies. So try being in presence all the time when you are not doing meditation. When you're doing meditation, witness your breath and always check your body, how beautifully it is transforming and improving. All right, masters, it is too late. Okay, let us learn about importance of wisdom tomorrow. And oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So we will discuss any questions further we have in the tomorrow session. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining session every day. And I am really enjoying your presence. I'm really enjoying the meditation with you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, masters. Don't forget to turn off your mind, as we every day remind. Please turn off your mind before you go to bed and have a